Did you know that Americans lose over $50 billion every year due to misleading warranties and tricky return policies? It's a problem that even affects well-known brands like Costco, where the fine print can turn a satisfaction guarantee into a costly nightmare. Despite its reputation for generous customer service, Costco's hidden clauses and unwritten rules could be costing you hundreds or even thousands without you realizing it. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll uncover the truth behind Costco's return policies and the hidden traps you need to watch out for. And if you stick with us until the end, we'll share practical tips to help you beat the fine print and protect yourself from these warranty tricks. You won't want to miss it. The term "no questions asked" suggests hassle-free returns. But Costco's policy has significant limitations. For electronics, there's a strict 90-day return limit, which isn't well advertised. Many shoppers discover this when they try to return an item after that window. High-ticket electronics like TVs, laptops, and cameras are subject to this short time frame, while other products may have more lenient policies. Even within the 90-day period, missing packaging or accessories can lead to partial refunds or denials. Beyond that, Costco has unwritten rules for frequent returners. If you return too many items, your account may be flagged, restricting future returns without warning. Being flagged means supervisor approval is required for returns, and they can deny claims at their discretion. This essentially undermines the promise of no questions asked, as frequent returners might face scrutiny even when returning legitimate items. For some products, like seasonal items or holiday decorations, the rules are even trickier. There may be seasonal exclusions or shorter return periods, meaning a purchase made in December might not be returnable in January. Costco's strict 90-day return limit on electronics isn't just about policies, it's about saving the company millions on depreciating products. Items like TVs and laptops lose value fast, so Costco minimizes losses by setting short return windows. Even extended warranties come with vague exclusions like wear and tear, allowing claims to be subjectively denied. And while Costco doesn't always advertise restocking fees, customers may still face partial refunds if items show any use. Denied returns don't just hurt your wallet, they help offset Costco's costs, boosting profits from membership fees. Essentially, members pay for a return policy that isn't as generous as advertised. Then there are seasonal and promotional items which can have shorter return windows or no return policy at all. If you buy holiday decorations or Black Friday electronics, returning them might be more difficult than expected. How it affects you. The limitations in Costco's return policies don't just impact individual purchases, they also affect the value of your membership. When you pay for a Costco membership, you're buying into the idea of customer satisfaction guaranteed. But if you're frequently denied returns or hit with unexpected restrictions, you're not getting the full value of what you paid for. Costco's membership fees contribute significantly to the company's profit margins, accounting for as much as 70% of its operating income. By limiting returns and denying claims, Costco reduces refund costs, allowing them to keep membership fees high while offering fewer benefits than customers expect. If you're an executive member paying double the standard membership fee, you might feel that you're entitled to better service, including returns. However, the reality is that the more you spend, the more at risk you are of being flagged as a frequent returner, which can limit your future returns without prior notice. Imagine buying a new appliance or piece of furniture with the expectation that you could return it if anything goes wrong, only to find out that because you've made several returns recently, your latest claim is being denied. For those who rely on the return policy as a safety net for big purchases, this can lead to significant financial losses. Membership fees create a feeling of customer loyalty, but Costco's return policy loopholes mean that many shoppers aren't getting the protection they believe they're paying for. The more items you buy, the more likely you are to encounter return denials based on factors like return history, purchase volume, or item condition. The frequent returner flag isn't just a minor inconvenience, it can lead to additional scrutiny for every return you make, even if it's within the return period and for a valid reason. Over time, this effectively reduces the value of your membership, as the policy becomes increasingly restrictive for you. These limitations on returns also impact how you shop at Costco. Knowing there's a 90-day window for electronics or hidden seasonal exclusions may make you think twice about buying higher-cost items. In effect, these rules discourage customers from making big-ticket purchases at all, contradicting Costco's image as a place where you can shop with confidence. And while Costco often promotes its generous return policy as a reason to pay for a membership, the truth is that hidden clauses and vague policies undermine the very concept of risk-free shopping. What you're actually paying for is a sense of security that might not hold up when you need it most. So before you renew that membership or make a large purchase, remember that your returns may not be as hassle-free as you were led to believe. The limitations, hidden fees, and policy exceptions mean that the cost of shopping at Costco might be more than you bargained for. Costco's satisfaction guarantee is a major selling point, luring customers into believing they can shop without worry. But while the guarantee sounds great on paper, in practice, it can become a trap that works against you. The promise of a no-hassle return policy is not always what it seems, especially when unwritten rules and hidden limitations come into play. Costco has been known to monitor customer return habits, and if you're seen as a frequent returner, your account may be flagged. Once flagged, your returns may require supervisor approval or could be outright denied. The criteria for what constitutes frequent are not clearly defined, making it a subjective decision left to store staff. This can lead to frustration for customers who have legitimate reasons for their returns. For instance, if you've returned a few items in a short period due to defects or dissatisfaction, Costco may restrict your future returns as a way to prevent what they see as abuse of the policy. This often comes as a surprise to customers who had no indication that their previous returns were being counted against them. In some cases, customers have even reported being effectively blacklisted from making returns. This can happen if Costco determines that your returns are excessive, even if they fall within the stated return periods. Once your account is flagged, your membership might not offer the same no-questions-asked flexibility as before. Imagine paying for an executive membership and being unable to return a faulty item because of an internal policy that was never made clear. If you're returning items frequently, for any reason, you might find yourself stuck with items you don't want or can't use. Beyond the issue of flagged accounts, there are specific exceptions that Costco doesn't always advertise up front. For example, certain items such as tires, batteries, and custom products have unique conditions that may restrict your ability to return them. For these products, returns may require additional documentation, proof of regular maintenance, or specific usage conditions to be met. Take tires, for example. Although Costco offers a 5-year warranty, the warranty may be void if you haven't rotated the tires at a Costco center, a requirement that's buried in the fine print. Seasonal and limited-time items are another example. Holiday decorations, special event merchandise, or clearance items may not be eligible for return after a certain period. This means that if you buy a holiday item in December and it malfunctions by January, you could be out of luck when you try to get a refund. Big-ticket items such as furniture, mattresses, and appliances often come with specific conditions that can make returns difficult. For instance, if an item shows signs of use, Costco may refuse to accept it or offer a partial refund. This goes against the idea of a satisfaction guarantee, as most people buy these items expecting a reasonable return process if they aren't satisfied. Additionally, if an item is part of a special promotion or a limited-time sale, the return policy may have different terms than Costco's general return policy, such as shorter return windows or specific conditions that must be met. If you're not aware of these limitations, you could end up stuck with an expensive purchase that you can't return. The consequences of being flagged or having returns denied can go beyond just one transaction. Costco has been known to suspend memberships or even terminate them if they believe a customer is abusing the return policy. This means that if you're flagged, you risk not only losing the ability to return items but potentially losing your entire membership, with little recourse. The truth is, while Costco markets itself as a customer-first company, its satisfaction guarantee has numerous caveats and exceptions that can leave you unprotected when you need it most. The promise of hassle-free returns becomes less about customer satisfaction and more about Costco's control over returns. So, how can you protect yourself from these hidden pitfalls? Here are some key steps you can take to avoid getting caught by Costco's warranty tricks. 1. Read the fine print. Always understand the specific return and warranty policies for each item, especially electronics and appliances. 2. Document your purchases. Keep all receipts, packaging, and any communication regarding the purchase. 3. Watch out for the membership trap. Be cautious if you're returning items frequently, as it could lead to being flagged. 4. Leverage credit card protections. Use credit cards that offer extended warranties and purchase protections to cover gaps in Costco's policies. Costco and other big brands want you to believe that their policies are built to protect you, but in reality, the fine print tells a different story. By knowing your rights and taking the right precautions, you can avoid falling into these warranty traps. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more eye-opening videos about consumer rights, hidden scams, and how to protect yourself. And let us know in the comments. Have you ever experienced a warranty or return nightmare? We'd love to hear your story.